Welcome back to the Kalispell Warhawks Dynasty. My name is MrHurriicane. Back at home this week, the Warhawks take on the Colorado State Rams. The Warhawks are coming off their second loss this season as Boise State just dominated this team. Neither side of the ball played well and the defense had their worst game of the season. Now they take on the 3-5 Rams trying to get back on track before two big Mountain West matchups. But first they'll have to take care of business today, and they'll get it first. Off we go in Kalispell as the sun sets in. Here's Ja'Cory Day from the end zone. Right up the middle, a spin to the outside, and Day taken down shy of the 30. Now we know Kalispell's recruiting class this year is looking strong, and they have 3 recruits visiting this week. Kalispell 6-2 on the season, opens here on the left hash, and they'll run it. Roscoe Sheridan falling ahead through contact. That's a gain of 5. Now over 600 yards rushing this season. Day in tight this time as they run it to the right. Sheridan through a lane and into the open field across the 50. It's Roscoe Sheridan for a gain of 30. The Rams defense has strength in the secondary, but they've dealt with injuries along the defensive line. This could be a game that's much more focused on the ground attack, and so far so good. Sheridan checks out now, Miller up the middle, and Miller puts his head down, powers through some contact, and there's 20. How about the attitude Kalispell is running with to start this game? The blocking has been excellent, and these running backs are creating. 1st and 10, now a throw. Battle. Drifting right, everyone's blanketed, and JR heaves it toward the sideline. Good job by the Rams secondary. 2 receivers to the right, Day in the slot. Battle to the outside, on target. Catch made by Amante Jones for a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Warhawks inside the 10, and they'll run it. Sheridan is wrapped up, and he's going nowhere. It's a loss of 1. On 2nd and goal, we have a stack to the right side. Battle back to pass with time. Knocked down over the middle. That was Saria who made the play on the previous down. Now 3rd and goal. Again heading to the air. Battle under pressure. Back of the end zone and incomplete as Amante Jones stepped out of bounds. Good opening drive for Kalispell, and they get 3. Now they'll have to deal with this Colorado State offense and one of their best players, running back Rashad Body. To the left of Colin Hill on 1st and 10. Hill keeping off read option and tackled by Malcolm Neal after a pickup of 8. It was Kalispell's pass defense that really did not come to play against Boise State. Now we have Body off tackle, getting some daylight and a gain of 10. I'd say Hill, Body, and their top cornerbacks are the best players on this football team. Now Hill keeping again. This time he's going to be taken down. And that's the 3rd safety, Shannon Evans. Making an adjustment at the line. Hill to the outside. Williams is there and taken down hard, shy of the marker. 3rd and 1 Rams. Single high look for the Warhawks. Body up the middle and wrapped up by Malcolm Neal. It's a loss of 1 and 4th down as Body is shaken up on the play. Kalispell taking over, a strong start on both sides of the football as Battle has to reset his feet and he throws a pick. This is intercepted, intended for Donnie Castillo. There was some pressure, but JR was able to set his feet and just overthrew Donnie. That wasn't even close. So the Rams take over inside the Kalispell 40, and Underwood comes into the game, shakes off a tackle from Merritt, and picks up 1. With no Rashad Body, that does really limit this offense as Hill heaves toward the far sideline, complete to Brown. Great throw and catch for 14. Hill comes in with 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the year. Off tackle with Underwood now to the 15 and taken down by Chris Smith. Gain of 13 yards. Trips left now for the Rams, and Hill keeping once again, but good defense by Kalispell as Smith gets in for another stop. 3rd and 6. Now they go trips to the right, and there's some movement. The left guard jumped, and the Rams will have to back up. 3rd and 11. Just 2 on the rush for Kalispell, and this pass is complete, but there's a flag for illegal touching, and this will not stand. 4th down Rams. So capitalizing off the JR Battle interception, the Rams have tied the game. And now, an update, and a big one. Utah State is one of the hottest teams in the conference, but today they are upset by Air Force by 14 points. Sometimes these option teams can really surprise you. Kalispell football tie game, and Ja'Cory Day off the fly sweep picks up a couple. Kalispell has made more of an effort recently to get the ball in Ja'Cory's hands. Now on second down, across the middle and complete. That's Amonte Jones with a connection of 20. Kalispell to their own 45. Sprint pass left. Battle connects with Donnie again, who bounces off a tackler. It's Castillo for 34. Now that's a confidence-building throw by JR Battle with pressure, rolling to his left and hitting Donnie in stride. Here's Battle against the blitz, throwing to the outside, but he gets hammered once again and didn't get much on the throw. Colorado State bringing the pressure early on. They try it here on third down. Battle chase right. Throws in desperation, and not much on this one either. The Rams doing a great job against the Kalispell pass game. 3 more for the Warhawks makes it 6-3, and this could have been intercepted, but Antone Slater didn't see it in time. After a gain of 6, Hill again keeping it on the option. To the right hash and taken down. Chris Smith showing good tackling ability today. Here's Hill again with a screen. Williams is wrapped up, and who else would it be but Chris Smith? Single high look for Kalispell, and on third down they bring pressure. Hill steps up and sacked. Jared Merritt ends this possession. Hill did his best to escape, but Kalispell gave him no path, and he gets sandwiched by Merritt and McCormick. 6-3 Warhawks here in the second quarter, running a sweep to the right, bouncing off one tackler, Sheridan for a pickup of 2. But so far we haven't seen Battle do a whole lot in the air. On 3rd and 8, he has to roll out again. Colorado State continues to cover really effectively. Battle throws it away and is now 3 for 11. They're trying to hit Day deep down the middle. That's not open. Nobody was open on that play. Rams keeping it close. They're playing great defense as Underwood is taken down by the blitzing Jay Page. Second down and long. Hill to throw now. And pressured again. Nearly picked off again, connecting with Gene. That time Tyson couldn't see it. So it's third down. Pressure again. Quick throw to Brown to move the sticks. And the Rams approach midfield. Kalispell pressing on the outside, 2nd and 8. Looking for a quick pass, and that is broken up. Well played by Malcolm Tyson. That takes us to another third down, and the Warhawks bring pressure. Hill is sacked once more. Kelly John Charles, and no one saw him until it was far too late. It's been a battle of the defenses today, and it's great to see Kalispell's back in their regular form. Sheridan sweeping off tackle and taken down around the 30-yard line. So far, 46 yards on 6 touches. Battle on second down. Sprints outside the pocket again, having to roll off his spot quite often. He'll take this for a first down, but it's clear Colorado State can handle our receivers. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Battle has to drift at the hash. Heaves it downfield for Sonny Archer, and that's a connection for 25. But they're having to work really hard to get these pass plays. Miller is the back on this 2nd down and 9. Running left. Another good block by Sonny Archer, and he'll pick up 4 yards. Stacking receivers to the left of the formation. Battle on 3rd and 5. Hitting Sheridan outside. Fighting through a tackle, and he'll get the first down. How about this effort from Roscoe Sheridan? This play looks over, but Sheridan with the stiff arm stays on his feet, remains balanced, and Kalispell continues the drive. Now Sheridan breaks a tackle at the line and picks up 3. Yards after contact never get old to watch. Battle off the drift, complete to Day. That's his first catch, and now he unleashes the stiff arm. I love it. Kalispell playing with an attitude today. Now they sweep it to Amonte Jones, and he's going to pick up 4 to get them a little bit closer. Clock runs inside 2 minutes. Now a pitch right for Sheridan. He wants to throw it, and it's nearly picked off. James Spencer can't believe he dropped it, and Sheridan could have hit Donnie Castillo for a touchdown, but he thought he had a Monte Jones. It's 3rd and 6, now Miller the back. Battle gets hit but delivers, and Miller comes up a yard shy. This Colorado State red zone defense has been tremendous, and while their offense hasn't been great, they've kept it close for almost the whole half of football. It's now 9-3, and we have about 50 seconds to go in the first half. Hill underneath, bouncing off a tackle is Underwood. He gains some ground to pick up 5. Letting the clock run down as they run it into Jared Merritt, and Kalispell will spend a timeout. Perhaps could have managed the situation better to give themselves even more time, but they'll at least have the punt return to see what they can do. And here's the dangerous Ja'Cory Day, looking to follow his blockers and runs out of real estate. That'll take us to the end of the half. Just 4 field goals in this game. This has been one of the best defensive games we've seen this year, and we'll see if it remains that way in the second half. Welcome back to Kalispell, Montana. Second half getting underway right now. Lorenzo Bell sends it deep, and Berg will take a knee. Big news for Colorado State. Rashad Body will not return to this game, so you're going to see Underwood right there the rest of the way as he picks up 8. It was an elbow injury for Body. Hill keeping on 2nd and 2, falls ahead despite the contact, and he'll get 3. Hill has ran the football pretty effectively off read option, trying it again here, but Kalispell ready for it, Malcolm Neal. The thing about the option is when you don't get the consistency, now you gotta change your whole plan. Hill running to the right, taken down again. Now what do they do on 3rd and 13? Kalispell has attacked them on every 3rd down. Now they only bring 4. Pass caught by Brown, fighting for the marker. Kalispell bends, doesn't break, but the defense just hangs on by a thread. Ball back to Kalispell as they'll run it. Sheridan right side with room, gain of 8. Kalispell tried to stay balanced in the first half, but I don't think balance is the right approach here. Sheridan bouncing it out left now on 2nd down, picks up 5, and the chains move. Sheridan gets his rest, and now Miller checks in the game. Toss left, to the edge, Miller turns the corner, across the 50, Corey Miller for 26 yards, as Kalispell continues to pick up big rushing chunks. 1st and 10 Warhawks, now they'll throw. And Battle just gets this away in time, caught by Jones. Gain of 8. Kalispell now in long distance field goal range as Battle fakes the Sheridan. They want something big on this play. Battle to the end zone. Touchdown! It's a Monte Jones for 6. Battle put this throw on the money. They held the safety just enough on the play action. What a catch! Nearly deflected, and somehow Jones makes this play. Kalispell finally gets the touchdown. That's one of the best plays of the year. Battle for 2, count it! Donnie Castillo. Kalispell increases their lead, and now for another update. Boise State and Wyoming, currently Broncos on top by 14 points. And we come back to Kalispell where the same score difference is here for the Warhawks, and Antone Slater is all over that screen. Now it's 3rd and 5. Kalispell not bringing pressure. Hill climbs, gonna run for it, and is hammered by Antone Slater, who delivers the decleater to force 4th down. When Kalispell's defense plays like this, they are fun to watch. A punt to Ja'Cory Day, angling to the far sideline. Day to the 50, has 2 to beat, and he's wrapped up inside the 40, but a great return for Ja'Cory. 1st and 10 Warhawks, and Battle heaving to the outside, connecting with Donnie Castillo, and again the Rams got close. They've gotten pressure, but oddly enough, J.R. Battle not sacked in this game. Now through a lane, Roscoe Sheridan to the sticks, and on every run, he's asking for a little bit more. No, a little bit more. 1st and goal, Kalispell, up the gut, Roscoe Sheridan to the 1. They keep him in. He's had many touchdowns vultured this year. Now this one belongs to him. A new career high in rushing touchdowns for Sheridan as he collects his 7th. Kalispell's offense rolling in this game, almost 3 times the yardage of Colorado State. The field goals have turned into touchdowns, and Kalispell leads by 21 as Hill is wrapped up and Tone Slater. He and Smith have had really good games just tackling. Hill keeping on 3rd down, wrapped up. Smith is there, Page as well. Major credit to this Kalispell secondary this week. They have pulled ahead in this 3rd quarter and they want more. Toss right, Miller, met, and he's not going down, fighting for 9 yards. How do you get anything on that play? 3rd down, Warhawks. Here's Battle, pressure up the middle, he gets dumped on his back for a loss of 6. Christian Colon with the pressure. 24-3, Kalispell now having to punt to end the quarter. Inside the 30, this is Berg, and that football is knocked out, scooped up by Spencer. That was the rookie, freshman, Michael Hunter on the forced fumble. So it's Ram ball to begin the 4th quarter. Hill up top, far sideline, picked off Malcolm Tyson. Turning this around, Tyson wrapped up. You knew this defense wanted to come back and show that last week was not who they really were. And Kalispell has had a complete turnaround, and now they got the turnover to add to their great day. Kalispell will likely lean on their running game even more, and why wouldn't you with the success of Sheridan and Miller today? 1st and 10, fake to Sheridan. Now Battle, going to the end zone. Day is double covered, and that ball is nearly picked off. Not the best shot there for Battle to take. So on 2nd and 10, Miller sheds a tackle. And he won't get much, but it's just fun to watch these running backs ignore first contact. It's 3rd and 9. Battle across the middle. There's Archer with the catch. Maybe not the volume of catches Archer would like this year, but he's certainly making the most of his touches. Here's Battle to the air once again. Hit, and that ball is up for grabs. Luckily hits the ground, but not a very big or effective passing day for Battle. Back to the air on 3rd and 9. Battle nearly intercepted, and he had McClellan wide open. He was trying to get it over the safety and just failed to do so. Kalispell adds 3, now a 24-point game. Underwood here on the screen, a little shake and bake there with the moves, and he picks up 11. Kalispell on 1st and 10 sends the rush, and Tyson bats this pass away. There you go, Tyson. Get the interception, a deflection, 1 drive later. Now 2nd and 10. Hillside stepping the rush. Lobbing out and nearly picked off again by Malcolm Tyson. He's had chances to really rack up the interceptions today. It's a screen on 3rd down. Bracken wrapped up. Actually, that was just a hit. James Watson this time. They're going for it on 4th down. No choice here. Hill. Deep again, testing, Tyson, they win this one! Javon Williams to the house. What was the issue last week for Kalispell? The deep ball. It was Tyson and it was Smith giving up big passing chunks to the Boise State offense. That's something we have to think about for the future. They're going for 2 now, and this completion will make it a 16-point game. So this is by no means finished yet. Oh my. The lead blocking of Andre Scott springs Roscoe Sheridan. That's a 13-yard run. We have to give some love here to the offensive line every now and then. Andre Scott, what a pull. Here's a 1st down run. Sheridan quickly cuts up field to get what he can here and picks up 4. Solid running there. 114 on the ground for Sheridan. And Miller hasn't been too bad himself. Running here, following his blocks and falling ahead. Both running backs have done so good at maximizing their carries today. It's Miller again to the right, bouncing his way, and it's 1 yard, but it's still fun to watch. Here's 3rd down for the Warhawks, clock down to about 3 minutes. Nice pickup on the blitz. Battle outside, hitting Archer, what a play! Miller picked up the extra rusher, Battle dodging pressure to his left, finding the wide open man. Kalispell running the clock down, and here is Sheridan again, weaving to the outside, tripped up after a gain of 7. Great day for the running game of Kalispell. Miller back in the game on second down. Gets a block in the secondary. Jones does his job as well. Touchdown, Corey Miller. 23-yard score. Everything just sets up and it's perfectly played. Kalispell leads 33-11. They'll go for two. Battle nearly picked off. So a 20-point lead as the Rams will take over. Just 2 minutes on this clock. They would need another big play. And here's a lob to the sideline. Williams makes the catch, taps the feet, gain of 15. 1st and 10. John Charles, the deep safety. Hill has single coverage and lays it out for Brown. Fantastic catch. 38 yards. 1st down now for Hill. 4 on the rush. Pass across the middle. Complete to Javon Williams. That goes for 10. Hill now 217 in the air as he looks to throw again. In the end zone, it is Javon Williams. They beat Tyson once more. So what looked like a great game for Tyson now has been very up and down. 16-point game. Hill wants 2 more. Has time. Looks outside. A foot down from Joe Holloway. And now it's a 14-point game. Now can the Rams recover the onside kick? Here we go. And it's in the hands of Corey Miller. Miller spins around. Angles to the near sideline. Miller with room in front. To the 20. Corey Miller takes the onside kick for a touchdown. How about that? An exclamation point on this game. The Rams kick it beyond the first wave. It hops into Miller's hands, and he's thinking it's time to find some running room. Corey Miller has spent most of his Kalispell career simply trying to make the most of his opportunities. That's the perfect example of who Corey Miller is right there. Ram football now and intercepted by Scott Green, the backup cornerback. The Warhawks can celebrate here in about 20 seconds. Gonna run it one more time. Miller running left, cuts up the middle, and that puts him over 100 yards rushing. A historic day for Kalispell as they get 2 100-yard rushers. A feat I'm not sure the Warhawks ever accomplished. And what a win. This was fun. Player of the game goes to Corey Miller for his 4th quarter success. Today it was the running game's turn to lead the way, and they took full advantage. We knew this was a matchup that favored the running game a whole lot more than the passing game, but I thought the passing game would at least be a little bit better. There was very little just drop back, throw on time, and move down the field. We had to make throws under pressure, make throws outside the pocket, and of course, hit a big play action shot to Amonte Jones. But the story of the day is the running game. Roscoe Sheridan over 120. Corey Miller over 100. 4 runs combined of 20 plus. Corey Miller had 3 of those. I'm not saying they are on the level of Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, but this game reminded me of what those two can do. And Miller did his best Kamara impression by getting the big plays and maximizing those touches. What a fun game. So now we transition over to a little recruiting talk, and not a whole lot is changing right now. I mean, things have been great, and they're kind of just staying great and have potential to be even better. So, one thing of news, we did get another commit, and that is Anthony Hicks from Oakland, California. Hicks is a technician at defensive end. He's not going to wow you with strength or athleticism. He relies on his technique. And using that, he can rush the passer, and I don't care how he gets to the quarterback as long as that quarterback is sacked. He had 3 offers on the table, and it's always nice to beat out a team like Wyoming for one of these players. Speaking of Wyoming, that's who we face next. They are 6-3 after falling to Boise State. Kalispell 7-2. A very important game for the division standings. The loser will likely have no shot at winning the Mountain Division, especially with tie-breaking losses to Boise State. So Wyoming has lost 2 games in a row to New Mexico and Boise. They also lost to Alabama. With Utah State's loss, that puts this Mountain Division in a very interesting place, and this might not be decided until the 12th game for each team. Wyoming has a great senior quarterback like many of our division rivals do in Isaac Lepke. He does not possess a very strong arm, but is accurate. I want to see if we can get some single coverage, and if they want to try to go deep on us, I think we'll do a lot better than we have in the last couple games. Wyoming has a solid roster, and we all know they added defensive tackle Brock Oxendine. He transferred from Washington and was a player that we heavily recruited, and we're going to see him against our interior line next week. That's a matchup to watch out for, because a player like Oxendine could control the line of scrimmage and therefore the direction of our offense. We are very matchup dependent week to week on what we can do. But I am very much looking forward to this Cowboy matchup. This is one of the games that I've had circled and I've been looking forward to this entire season. A little break here to take a look at what Corey Miller has done throughout his career. Like I said, never started, probably will never be a full-time starter, being a junior alongside Roscoe Sheridan. But he has really turned into a player that we never thought much of, into a key component of this team and the best role player on our offense. It's always great to see players like him step up and exceed expectations. Thanks for watching, everybody. That is it for today. Please drop a like. If we get to 1,000 likes on this video, I'll have 2 more Kalispell episodes coming your way this week. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.